doing?
Good.
Good.
Andreas, can you take us through your first spring up here? How did it feel to be with your new team?
It's been great. This team has coaching staff to the media staff to the players have accepted me, and that made it 10 times easier than what it was, and which was already easy. To be able to transition and be able to have a good, successful spring here. I really feel like I got to thank the coaches and just the culture that I got surrounded with when I entered this process. So I say they really accepted me, and it just helped. It just prolonged it and it helped everything.
And I know it was a while ago now, but was that part of your decision? Did you feel that before you even stepped foot in the building? And how does it feel now to be here and to feel that?
It feels great. I would say, God works in, good ways, whether you see it or not. And I feel like, God is showing me and paving the way for me. And this was, a part of my journey. And I feel like, I can take that in my hands and, be able to be confident and proud in the decision I made.
It seems like anytime we've gotten a chance to watch you guys, the secondary is always flying around. Is that something that you guys preach in your room?
Of course. To be a secondary, you gotta play with a different type of confidence, fast, physical, speed. And Coach Bo, Coach Willard, they always prep that for us. That's how we're trained to play. I think you have to be trained to play that position. And throughout this spring, they really emphasized that. Just the small little details, and be able to play with that type of excitement, and that type of confidence.
Felt like every broken up pass or stop, you guys were celebrating. It seemed like you were leading the charge on some of that, waving the hands up in the air. Do you have an emphasis to keep the game fun for your guys?
Yeah, of course. Football is a physical game. It can be mentally fun, mentally draining at all parts. And one of the main things, Coach Drake especially emphasizes, have fun. That's a mandatory thing, and that's how make more plays or play with more confidence. And the more you have fun with the game, the more things God's gonna provide with you. So I do feel like, and like I also mentioned to my guy, you have to play the game with confidence, and all the emphasize the emotion. I think that just feeds into other people. And like we say, energy feeds off of others. So I think you have to bring energy to play with, to play the position DB, and you got to keep pushing through. That's all.
And what did you see from your unit out there today? How do you feel like you guys played?
I feel like we did our due diligence. Like I said, we're never gonna be perfect, but that's what we're gonna strive to be. Not a perfect day from all of us, but we took steps in the right direction, and that's all we're looking for. We're not looking to be 100%. We're gonna make mistakes, but I do feel like we took big, tremendous strides this spring, and especially today.
Was there anything specific you felt you guys did better over the spring?
I'll probably say communicating. Communication has been a big factor here in this process, and I feel like we as a secondary have came together and really started talking, communicating, being able to talk mid-play or before the play, after play, corrections. I feel like that played a big part.
And what's the best way to get better at communicating, especially with a new unit that you're trying to get adjusted to?
Trust. That's something Coach Dre and we all emphasize. It's just trust. You got to be able to trust one another. Camaraderie, being able to have those fun conversations, and that just correlates to the field. Those correlations, them conversations outside of the facility is going to correlate to the field. So I do feel like having the camaraderie, the trust is just going to help build communication. Being able to talk to each other like that's your own brother.
And did you notice anything from the wide receivers that you guys maybe either took advantage of, or you were like, wow, they did well? Is there any takeaways from the other side of the ball that you saw?
Our offense is doing their due diligence. They're pushing us every day. So all I can do is congratulate them and thank them. As a defense, we got to thank them. They're doing their job and pushing us every day, showing us good looks, being fast, playing explosive. So I can't just single anyone out, but I can single the whole team out. That whole offensive side and Cherry today did their job, and they showed us great looks, and that's all we can ask for them.
All set.
Good.